Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Come Yarn With Me Sunday. I'm actually going to make this a permanent Sunday feature on my channel. Now, for those of you confused, if you're here thinking that we're gonna knit a pair of socks or something, hence the yarn analogy, you're definitely wrong, actually. I live in Nova Scotia, and to yarn here actually means to have a chat. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a yarn, and yeah, I'm just gonna talk about whatever comes to mind. I just got out of the bath. I'm in my cozy polka dotted house coat. I gave myself a face mask and a bubble bath. Oh, it was so relaxing. So now I have these things here actually that I'm going to put on my eyes. The last one, they're from South Maine Under Eye Gels. I just love them. I got them in one of my BoxyCharms, I believe last month. So I'm going to stick them on my eyeballs, under areas, because they're looking a little rugged today because I didn't sleep well last night. Go figure. I don't sleep well any night. So we're just gonna slap them babies on. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, Sundays are my day. They are my pampering. It's all about me. My boyfriend goes up the street to his friend's place to watch the races. And I do me. I tell my kids they call it a fend for yourself day, where I don't cook supper. Actually, I had put myself away some leftovers from yesterday that I can share with you today. So I'm gonna eat my supper and we're gonna chit chat. It's kind of like them videos, what are they called? A mukbang? Mukbang. That's what they're called, mukbang. So you're gonna mukbang with me and we're gonna yarn and all that other good stuff. Actually, I didn't plan on it being a mukbang, but I can't believe that people actually tune in. I guess it's big in South Korea. I'm going to be talking with my mouth full, so if this offends you, you might want to stop watching this video right now. Yeah, mukbangs. Really big. Oh, these are slipping. Really big in South Korea. People actually tune in to watch people eat outlandish amounts of food. Actually, well, I checked out a few just because I was curious of like what exactly it was. But yeah, like these little Korean women are sitting down at this table with like 30 different dishes in front of them, like piling the food to them. And people pay, like they get paid like $10,000 a month for people that are watching them do this. It's just horrendous, I find. Oh my god. These are sliding off my eyes. They don't stay on very good. I usually put them on when I'm laying in bed, but that's where I'm going after I'm done eating. I'm going to go crawl in my bed and watch Simon Birch. Now, I asked my daughter today if she had seen the movie, and she's like, no. And I'm like, oh my god, you have not seen Simon Birch, you have to watch it. And any of you out there that has not seen Simon Birch, I suggest you watch it, because it is a fabulous movie. It'll make you cry. If you're like me. Oh my god, these are so slippery. I'm scared I'm gonna lose them in my fettuccine alfredo. This is so good. I don't know if you can see. That's what we had for supper last night. It's very good. So, my daughter today, my 15-year-old daughter, expressed today that she is kind of scared about what's going on in the world. Okay. I gotta take these off because I just can't. Yeah. She expressed her thoughts today about what's going on in Russia and Syria and about all the bombings, and she's worried that war is coming and she thinks we should build a bunker. Now, I don't watch much news. I don't pay much attention to that crap. Of course, I'm interested. I have interest. I just find the news so negative, and I just feel, why worry about it unless I have enough to worry about? Why worry about it until you really have to, kind of idea. But why should any 15-year-old have to worry about that? Kind of makes me sad. Hey, Bill. I'm not mukbanging alone tonight. I have my little doggy here who's enjoying my supper as well. Let's see. I'll show you what he looks like. He's a little Cairn Terrier. Say hi to YouTube, Bruno. It's your big debut. That's him. He's my baby. He's 4 years old. He is one of the smartest dogs I've ever owned. He is so smart. Smarter than me. So, I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Like, I love Sundays. I don't do absolutely nothing. Well, bare minimum. Because like I said, Sunday is my day. I did minimal. I think I did the dishes. I did do the dishes. And that's all I do. I don't cook. It's a very lazy day for me. I love it. Sunday is not the day of the Lord. It's the day of Amber. We are not breaking bread today. We are eating fettuccine alfredo. You know, when I was a kid, okay, we're gonna get a little religious here. I'm gonna tell you what I think about religion. So, if there's anybody religious watching who believes in God, you might want to stop watching. I used to, when I was a kid, my grandmother was French and Catholic, and she used to bring me along to church with her every Sunday, which was great when I was a kid. I mean, I was 6, 7 years old, and I got to dress up in a pretty dress, and I got to spend time with her, and I would sit beside her in the pew, and she would let me play with her rosary beads, which were always so colorful. And so, come time for everybody to get up and go receive the blood of Jesus and the bread, you know, where they stick that whatever it is in your mouth. I was never allowed to go on. And I couldn't understand why. I do now, because obviously I'm not a Catholic. Nor do I believe. I'm not a believer in Jesus. I'm not a religious person at all. And I'm sorry if this offends any of you. I told you this could go places, so you might want to stop watching. But I am going to tell you although I'm not a believer, I think the Bible is a fairy tale. I think it gives people something to believe in. When they're nearing the end of their life. Who wouldn't like to think that they're going to a beautiful place? I just don't think that happened. And if it does, if by some chance I find myself walking through the light and I end up outside of the pearly gates of heaven after being a non-believer my whole life in Jesus and the Bible, I do know this. I do know that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. Okay, so Jesus liked whores, pretty much, is what it comes down to. It's alright. If by some crazy chance I find myself standing outside of the pearly gates and Jesus is asking me as a non-believer why I should be let into heaven, you know what I'm going to tell him? This is my plan. I'm going to tell him, Jesus, why don't, if you let me through, if you let me just slip through the cracks, I'll give you a free blowjob. And that's it. I think that will seal my fate, you know? So, I think I'll be fine. That's my plan anyway. I truly don't believe that there's an afterlife, though. I'm one of them people that you have to see it to believe it. Yeah. But I'm thinking that if he liked prostitutes, I don't think he would turn down a free blowjob at the pearly gates. I think I have guaranteed entrance. That's been my plan. And then, what's a free blowjob should be able to live in paradise for the rest of your days. Really? This is so good. I find that food always tastes better like once it sits. Like leftovers are my jam. Love leftovers. What else can we talk about? What else do we have to yarn about there, son? My son is another term used quite a bit where I'm from. Here, let me use it in sentences. What you doing there, Bruno, son? No, my boyfriend hates it. If I accidentally slip and call him son, he's very quick to correct me. And he says, I am not your son. He takes it way too literally. It's just a, just a slang. Anyway. I did not sleep very well last night. Because, I've mentioned a few times I'm a terrible insomniac. So, I have been watching. I actually stumbled upon these videos. And at first, when I first clicked onto, okay, it's called ASMR. ASMR. Now, if you don't know what they are, check them out. Because when I first stumbled upon them, I was like, okay, these are fucking weird. They're almost as weird as mukbangs and people getting paid $10,000 to watch little Korean women eat 20,000 pounds of food. Anyway, I thought it was weird. But then I turned the video on and I was mesmerized. I couldn't stop. So then I found myself watching more. I'm going to tell you what they are. ASMR, I'm even going to smoke today because you know what? It's my fucking day. I've been like right sketched out about smoking on camera because people are so judgy nowadays about people that smoke, but it's my fucking Sunday, so if you don't like it, you're gonna have to step away. So, ASMR, I don't know the correct terminology of it, can't remember. Audio, sensory, blah blah, something. But what it is whispering, or like tapping sounds. Oh, see, I love that. Tapping sounds or other kind of noises that produces like a chemical reaction, I guess, in your brain, and it gives you the tingles. But a lot of people use it for sleep therapy too. And of course, me being an insomniac, that's what I was checking it out for, to see like if it could actually help me sleep. So there's this one girl, and her name is, maybe I'll link her below because I love her. I watch her videos all the time, actually. She's helped me fall asleep a few times. And her name is, her YouTube channel is called Ting Ting ASMR. And I believe she's Korean, and she has such a soothing voice. And I just love her videos. She makes these great sounds that just, sometimes it sounds like raindrops. And I'm telling you, I plugged my earphones in the other night, and I woke up during the middle of the night, a tangled mess. I was all tangled up in my headphones. I couldn't believe, like, I don't even remember falling asleep. My phone was dead, and my headphones were choking me. But it worked, and I just love her videos. And for any of you that don't know, have never heard of it, you have to look it up, because it's quite interesting. I'm intrigued. I don't know if I get the tingle, per se, that you're supposed to get with the videos, but it does help me relax and sleep. Cigarettes delicious. Now, cigarettes are nuts. For a pack of cigarettes here in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, this brand that I smoke, it's like $18 a pack. That's simple. Like, really. And there's two of us in my household that smoke. My boyfriend smokes too. So let's think about this. As I have another drag. We are spending, on average, $32 a day to support mine and his smoking habit on a daily. Now, like, I thought, like, and you always come up with the money because, well, if you need it, you need it. It's an addiction. You find a way to feed your addiction, whether it being alcohol or cigarettes. But that's a lot of money. Like, we figured it out, on average, we're spending like $1,000 a month. You know how much makeup I could buy with that money? Perhaps, I always say, I want to quit, because it does, some days it makes you feel shitty, like, you know, I cough and hack and all that good stuff, but here I am, still continue to smoke. Smokers nowadays get so shunned, and that's why I was scared to smoke on camera, but I don't fucking care. There was a lady, I was actually watching her live feed last night. I believe her name is Jessica, sorry if I got it wrong. And she like lit up on cam, and I'm like, oh my god, a smoker, a fellow smoker. That's so great, because I've been scared to do it. But like she said, if people are offended and don't want to watch my videos, then too fucking bad. So I agree, because I really enjoy, I love smoking cigarettes while I do my makeup. I do, like I chain smoke when I do my makeup. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, so I don't know how many of you are subscribed to Jeffree Star. Now, I'm not, before I even subscribed to his channels, I was kind of like, I don't know if I really like him. And I like everybody. Like, you know, I give everybody a fair chance. But his videos didn't really do nothing for me. But I thought, well, okay, he is a little quirky. Like, he smokes joints and shit on his videos. I'm not a joint smoker, so to speak, but anyway, so I did subscribe to his channel, but I found that there's so much drama always like surrounding him. I seen that whole Kat Von D thing, and I love Kat Von D, like she's my girl, and that kind of put me off a little. Their little conflict, I don't know. I mean, it's he says, she says, right? There's always two sides to the story, but I was kind of put off by that because he seems a little dickish. And then today I read that there's some kind of drama going on with him and Manny. Well, I love Manny. And he did have some racist, so he used racist slurs or something, which I don't appreciate that because I am far from racist. Like I say, I love everybody. I give everybody a fair chance. But when I seen that he hurt Manny's feelings, I don't know how much truth it is. I mean, it's on the internet. How much do you really believe? But I unsubscribed from him today, and I don't really care for his makeup line anyway. It's nothing that I've checked out his makeup site, and I don't see anything that would tickle my fancy. So, yeah, I unsubscribed from his channel today. Because I just think he's drama. I don't like drama. Well, there. My cigarette's gone. My bed is cozy and warm and waiting, and I got Simon Birch loading on my Android box. I'm very happy that you have sat and yearned with me, and I hope that you come back next Sunday and we can do the same. I'll see if I can find some other interesting topics to yarn about. Great, thanks for listening to my rants and my raves and watching me eat with my mouth full. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy your Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you liked my yarn. See you all next time.